My name is Biff Bacone. Second visit to Pritikin. I was here in September of 2021, and I'm back. It is February 2022. It's been quite an adventure. I mean, getting into this, I really hoped and believed that this would be something that would be a lifestyle change for me, and I really went at this full bore. And I think it's something that happens a lot of times. You go to something like the Pritikin Program, you go home, it works great for a couple of weeks, and then you fall back into your old habits. And really tried hard not to do that. One of the things that I really liked about the Pritikin Program is the immersion of being here for a couple of weeks, because you really got to learn the lifestyle. And I think that was the thing that I was most concerned about. Will I be able to take this home with me when I got back to my usual surroundings? And with the help of my wife, who also attended, she learned a lot of the recipes and the structure of the diet that they have here, and really embraced the lifestyle and did a lot of that back home, which helped to reinforce the things I learned here. And I have been pretty faithful to it. The only hiccup is, I will confess, Thanksgiving and Christmas did do me in. But the thing is, you have those holidays, but go right back to what you're doing. And your lifestyle by that 30 or 40 days in becomes a habit. And I think once you get that habit, yeah, you may have a nice Thanksgiving dinner, not with all the trimmings, but you have a good dinner, and then you go right back to what you were doing. And again, I don't look at it as a diet. I don't look at it as exercise. I look at it as a lifestyle. It's now to the point where I feel I'm missing something if I'm not working out today. This sort of is what drew me back. Here I am 5 months later, back at Pritikin, and it's sort of like my safe space, if you will. We just got off a cruise, and luckily the cruise was landing in Miami, and when I found that out, I said, let's go back to Pritikin before we go home. And so we came and we stayed here. We've been here for about 4.5 days and got right back into the mechanics of everything. There's a lot of new things that have changed since we were here in September, and these things were changes for the good. So we now have picked up even more information and more things that we want to try when we go home. I met with my doctor again today, and she went over the numbers and some of the things that I've been doing. I'm still off my medication, still my blood pressure is great. My diabetes is not back. You know, with those kinds of motivations, I want to keep seeing how far I can push it, how far I can gain. What can I do to keep the momentum going? One thing I have to mention is the staff. We were here in September. This is now February. A lot of people remember who we were when we were here the first time. And they are so excited to understand and see the progress that we have made and been able to maintain. And that's probably the biggest surprise that I've gotten out of the revisit here is it's a family, and it's like visiting relatives you haven't seen for a while, and they notice and they're excited to see you, and they want to hear about what have you been doing? How's your journey been? And I think that that's great. I mean, even meeting with the doctor this morning, they are really excited about the fact that I'm still off my medications, that everything that we put into place when we were here in September is still going strong and still progressing. And one of the other issues is the people that come here. What amazes me is you get 20, 25 people that come from all over the country that don't know anybody. And within 2 days, friendships have built, and friendships that have lasted. I know that when I came back on Friday, there was somebody that was in my class in September, came up to me and said, "Oh, how great to see you." So you keep in touch, and there are some people that were here the last time in September that we still correspond with, but it's this community. Everybody's in the same boat. Everybody is shooting for the same result, and there is camaraderie that builds up. And I think that's another great point, because you get to meet people from, all parts of the country, some even from different parts of the world, but they're all here for the same purpose. And I think that's the other thing that binds this as a special place. I still believe that immersion is the key to success. You can read things, you can go online, you can look at videos, but unless you immerse yourself and you live the lifestyle, it does not all compute. And I think that taking things down to the basic levels and seeing firsthand, asking questions, getting answers on the spot, help you get all the facts and material and references that you need to make it part of your life. And I think that's one of the great things about coming here, because it is all available and the people here are very available to answer any questions anytime or help you in anything you need help with. It also makes you want to come back. I mean, like I said earlier, this is a safe place for us. I can see us coming back multiple times a year just because it's such a familiar place and surroundings and great people.